here with the one, the only Evonya, who is a fashion stylist. She is an entrepreneur, and we're here at her 2023 Innovate Curate fashion show. How does it feel?
I'm so excited. I'm so happy that everybody's going to finally see what we've been working on for the last 3 months.
Okay. And so tell us what you're bringing different. Tell us what kind of spin you're bringing, not only to the fashion show, but to the technology world, as well as just overall culture.
Yes. So, everybody's been doing fashion shows for the last few years, including me. And I just got tired of seeing the same thing over just the traditional runway. So I partnered up with my tech partner, Corey Reese Photography, and we decided to do a 3D immersive fashion show using the VR Meta headsets. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to give a different experience. Most people have not even ever used a headset or as well as ever seen a fashion show through it. So this is our immersive, being immersed into the environment we created with the runway show. Yeah. So I'm just excited for everyone to see and get their feedback. Yeah,
and speaking of the virtual world, we are entering Web3, which is an interesting space, and I love that you're creating your own lane in that space. A couple years down or maybe 10, 15 years ago, there was Facebook. Yeah. We had the MySpaces of the world, but now it seems as though we're entering this new world where it's the same exact thing. It's just like 3D, and you can bring your own twist no matter what industry you're in. What do you say to those who are in fashion or even just the world of culture? Like, how was it hard to kind of enter the web space not knowing that full vision of what it looks like?
No, I wouldn't say it was hard, but it was definitely a learning curve. So I just knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know what it was going to cost, one, or what it was going to take to execute. I had the vision and then just started to figure out the parts to make it all come together. I just think it's about adding. Meta's not going nowhere. Tech is not going anywhere. How do you incorporate it into your business in a way that makes sense for your vision and aligns with your customers and your clients? So I wanted to introduce my audience, my clients, and my community to an immersive experience in a way that is not going to overwhelm them, frustrate them, or confuse them. So some people are like, metaverse and avatars. I don't know anything about that. Right. So we're going to have them come and just experience a show through the headset before we get into, we take you into the metaverse and Decentraland, and you got to create an avatar to come in. Like, we don't want people to be frustrated because then they don't want to be open to the process. Right. We want them to come and enjoy this experience. So as soon as they put the headset on, Corey is going to start the show, and they won't have to do anything but just be immersed and enjoy and see it. Wow. And of course, move their head up, down, and around so they can have the whole 180 view.
Right. And I love that you're doing this in the Atlanta market. Yes. I know you go to New York Fashion Week and you travel the country, but I love that you're being this fashion innovator within Atlanta, because Atlanta is booming in so many industries. How does that feel, and what do you hope to leave behind or continue? How do you hope to continue to, make your mark in this industry?
Well, I definitely want to continue with these experience of the immersive experience. We have Bloomingdale's as our retail corporate sponsor, and a lot of companies that we spoke with are very interested in doing their own activations internally with their own companies, with their own merch. And so being able to offer an additional type of fashion show, like people pay me for fashion show productions now, but now it's like, I can offer you the traditional one, or I can offer you a metaverse or VR headset show. Which would you like? To give you just a different option, different experience, and just really tantalize people's senses. Like, you see the show, you see the models, but with the headset, it's like everybody is a VIP no matter where you sit, and the models are modeling for you personally within the headset, and it feels like you can just reach out and touch them, and you can just see everything, and just being able to really use that space to, one, introduce the retailers to the metaverse. Like, okay, we're going to do it actually in the metaverse, and now you can just click on it while you're in the headset, and now you can buy it. But for us today, after the show is over, literally they'll walk out those doors and see everything that they saw in the headset available to touch, feel, try on, and buy. So we just want to make sure that e-commerce and the technology is there together, and not just a pretty show, but actually monetary beneficial for everybody involved, as far as retailers and our boutiques and designers. And of course, since it's Women's History Month, all the women are Black women-owned businesses that we are highlighting and supporting today.
Awesome. I love that. All that you're doing here, especially today. How can folks, stay, in tune with everything that you're going to be doing? And if you can let folks know if they can experience any other activations that you're going on.
Of course, social media. So everywhere. Loveifashion.com is my website, and it has all my social media. you know, where you can links to go find them. And then my name is so unusual, Evonya Easy. So if you Google me, everything that's about me will pop up as well. So you can find me that way. But that's where you can be up to date on what's going on as far as future activations after today.
All right. Well, thank you so much and congratulations,
Thank you.
Evonya,
Thank you
on
for
your
having
show. And once again, you can tap in with Evonya across our socials and definitely stay tuned right here with Jocelyn, the CEO and founder of House of Mijo. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. So let us know about your brand because it is definitely eye-popping.
We were founded in 2018. We do face masks and apparel.
Okay. And what was the inspiration behind this particular line that we have? And if you have a name for it or, you know, just give us a little insight.
Yeah, so we have a couple different collections that we're showing here today. The Bold collection, which is full of color, and our Luxe collection, which is black, spikes, diamond sequins, a lot of embellishment. When we started in 2018, we really just started with face masks.
Oh, wow.
Because, of course, it was right before the pandemic started. And our goal was to try to create something that was unique.
And it definitely is.
And something that people wanted to wear. We had to wear face masks, so that's kind of how we started. And as you can see, we've kind of expanded that to the full face mask. But yeah, we try to find creative things, unique things, and give them to you guys.
Yeah, and this is the Innovate and Curate event. How are you an innovator and a trendsetter?
I think I am a trendsetter, I would say, because I push boundaries.
Okay, we love it.
If I see everybody going right, I'm more than likely going to go left.
Okay.
And a innovator because I figured out how to make something that you have to have desirable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And how can folks stay tapped in and stay up to date with everything that you have going on?
So we have our website, houseofmijo.com. We're on Instagram at House of Mijo, Facebook, House of Mijo. TikTok, I have not started the TikTok page. There may be one post, but there's a House of Mijo TikTok as well.
Okay. Any events coming up or anything else you have coming up with your brand?
We are planning a photo shoot end of summer for our fall and winter collection.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for tapping in with us over here at
Thank you.
92.3.
Thank you. Nice meeting all of you.